Hello everyone, welcome to my science classes. Today is the part 3 of biology class 9, the fundamental unit of life, cell, we were doing. So today we are coming up with a new topic. So that is, what will happen when you put a plant cell or an animal cell into a solution? So we will get to know what will happen when you put the cells into a solutions. Okay, all right, so let's start. So the topic is what will happen when we put a cell in different solutions. Okay, so we will discuss about 3 different types of solution, that is hypotonic solution number 1, number 2 will be hypertonic solution, number 3 will be isotonic solution. Okay, so let's begin. So this is a pictorial which is showing what will happen. So I'll discuss this later on. Let me explain first one by one. Okay. So first of all, we'll discuss about hypotonic solution. Hypotonic solutions. Okay, what happened to a cell when you put the cell into a hypotonic solution? So what will happen? So suppose this is the surrounding. Okay, so you have put a cell inside it. Okay, in case of hypotonic solution, the solution will have more solvent, means more water it will have, the surrounding, more solvent means water. Okay, and it means more solvent means less solute it will have. Clear? But opposite will occur in case of the cell. Inside the cell, what is there inside the cell? There is less water and more solvent, or more solute, sorry. Understanding? So what will happen? The water will get inside the cell. If the water is getting inside the cell from the solution, inside the cell it is going, then what will happen to the cell? The cell will swell up. Clear? Understanding? Okay, now we'll see the diagram. So this is the case of hypotonic solution where the cell is swelling. See, compared to the other, the first one and the second one, here in case of hypotonic solution the cell is swelling up because water is getting inside the cell. Clear? So let's look at the theory part of hypotonic solution. So here it is mentioned clearly that if the solution in the surrounding has a low solute concentrations, in the solution there is low solute concentration as compared to the solute concentration inside the cell, then the solution is called hypotonic solution. Okay, or you can say if the surrounding solution have high solvent concentration as compared to the inside of the cell, then it is also called as hypotonic solution. Okay, means you have to know that in case of hypotonic solution you have low concentration of what? Of solute and high concentration of solvent. Okay, so the solvent moves from the surrounding towards the cell, it will move. Okay, then the cell will swell up. Clear? Okay, so moving on to the next solution, that is hypertonic solution. Hypertonic solution. Hypertonic solution. This is the opposite of hypotonic solution. What happens here? You take the solution and you put a cell inside. So what is there here? The water is very less in the surrounding. The solution means low solvent concentration of water, and means it is having low solvent, means it is having high solute. But in the case of cell, inside the cell there will be high water concentration and low solvent. So in this case, what will happen? The water will come out of the cell. The water is going to come out of the cell, and what will happen to the cell now? The cell will shrink. S-H-R-I-N-K, shrink. S-H-R-I-N-K, the cell will shrink. Okay, it will become small because water has gone out. Understanding? So again, let's look at the picture. It's not coming. Okay. So this is your hypotonic solution, where you can see shrinking of the cell because the water has gone out of the cell. Okay? Clear? So let's look at the theory part of hypertonic solution. What it is saying, in case of hypertonic solution, the surrounding solution is of higher solute concentration, okay, as compared to the inside one. Okay, then it is called hypertonic solution. Okay, and if the solution has low solvent concentration as compared to the inside of the cell, then it is hypertonic solution. Okay, in this condition the solvent moves from the cell to the outside. From cell to outside it will move. Okay, means at last what will be the result? The cell will shrink. Okay, so you just have to keep in mind, in the surrounding it will have high solute and low solvent concentration. Means what? The from cell to the solution, the water will move and the cell will shrink. Okay, it is completely opposite of hypotonic solution. All right. So moving on to the last solution. Here what happens? Both the solution and the cell will have equilibrium. They will attain the equilibrium. Both will have the same amount of concentration of solute and solvent. So what it is written in the first line, in case of isotonic solution, the solution that has the same concentration of solute in both the surrounding solution and the solution inside the cell. Okay, it will have same concentration. Okay, in case of what? Isotonic solution. Okay, the next point it is saying, isotonic solution is the solution that has the same concentration of solvent. Here it was saying same concentration of solute. Here same concentration of solvent. Okay, in both surrounding solution and the solution inside the cell. Okay, means what will happen? There won't be any net movement. So no movement of solvent, as there is an equilibrium between the surrounding solution and inside the cell. Okay, because they have already attained a particular equilibrium, so there won't be any exchange, no movement. All right. Understanding the three types of solution. So what will happen to the cell when you put the cell in different solution? In hypotonic solution, the cell will swell. In hypertonic solution, the cell will shrink. And in isotonic solution, no change happens. Okay? Clear this concept? Okay, that much for this video. So thank you for your patient hearing.